Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Master Renzo KK, and I'm here to represent Grade 4 in 2016/2017 Rfa Academy Science Fair. The topic for Grade 4's project work is comparing effects of locally made fish feeds and processed feeds on fish growth. My apparatus needed. The following are what I used to do this experiment. 1. 2 catfishes. 2 large basins to place the catfishes. 3. Processed fish food. 4. Animal droplets. And 5. Weighing scale for weighing the fishes. And 6. Fresh water. Experiment procedures. Firstly, we labeled one basin sample A and labeled the other sample B. Secondly, we poured fresh water into both basins. Thirdly, we dropped one catfish into sample A and dropped the other into sample B. Fourthly, we fed sample A with processed fish feeds and fed sample B with animal droplets. We observed and recorded the daily changes in the fishes. We have learned the following in this experiment. We have learned that catfishes do not really feed on animal droplets so much, but they eat very tiny amounts of it. Secondly, we have also learned that processed fish feeds contains nutrients and everything that a fish needs. So to every fish farmer around in this world, that they should always use processed fish feeds to feed their fish, although animal droplets can still be used as a good alternative for feeding fish. Thank you and God bless you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Michelle Agu, and I'm a representative from Grade 4, here to tell you about a project titled The Effects of Locally Made Fish Feed and Processed Fish Feed on Fish Growth. The question is processed feed a better type of feed than millet? Hypothesis: can millet serve as a good and healthy food for catfish? Our hypothesis was 2 catfish, grinded millet, processed fish feed, 2 large basins which have to be transparent, a weighing scale, and clean water. Procedures: label one plastic basin, basin A and basin B. Pour in fresh water to both basins. Drop both fish into both basins separately. Feed them daily and record any issue that you have observed. One fish A, which is sample A, will feed on processed fish feed, and sample B will feed on grounded millet. If you record daily, you will see every bit of mistake that you make. Then we see our operations. Sample A, which fed on processed feed, seemed very sluggish at first, but it started to pick up speed and run around the tank, feeling very active as soon as it ate the food. We thought that it was very sluggish, but we realized that processed fish feed makes fish very active. At first, it was 1 kg, and so was fish B. Our observation for fish B: it started to eat the food and then wanted more, but then it started feeling sluggish and very, very lazy, which meant that grinded millet makes fish very, very, let's say, sluggish. And then we also noticed that too much millet in fish water makes catfish skin shed. In conclusion, I would like to say to all the fish farmers out there that you should use processed fish feed to feed your fish. If not, milk can make them lazy and sluggish, but processed feed is the best. Thank you for your time.
Good day, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Master Foljo Inola, and I'm a representative of Grade 3 Distinguished. Now, the title of this year's project work is Comparing the Effects of Locally Made Feed with Processed Feed. Now, firstly, what is locally made feed? Locally made feed is the feed that is planted in the soil. What is processed feed? Processed feed is the feed that is manufactured. Ask a question. Is locally made feed better than processed feed? Hypothesis. No. Processed feed is better than locally made feed. Experiment procedure. Firstly, label chicken 1 and as chicken A and chicken 2 as chicken B. Put chicken A in chicken coop A and chicken B in chicken coop B. Now, the first day that we went to feed our chicken B that we fed with processed feed was more active than chicken A that we fed with local feed. So we think that processed feed is better than locally made feed. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Ms. Zayda Alabi and I'm a representative of Grade 3 Excellent. This year's topic for science fair is comparing the effect of locally made feed with processed feed. What is locally made feed? Locally made feed is the feed that is planted, while processed feed is the feed that is manufactured. I ask a question. Our question is that, is locally made feed better than processed feed? Hypothesis. Our hypothesis is processed feed is better than locally made feed. Experiment procedure. Label one chicken as sample A and the other as sample B. Put the chicken that is labeled sample A in sample A coop and the one that is labeled sample B in sample B coop. Materials. Our materials are chicken, feeding trough, watering trough, processed feed, and local feed. Observations. Our observations are the one that will label sample A was eating processed feed, and that was the one that grew bigger and better. Observation B. The one that will label sample B is the one that was eating locally made feed, and it grew thinner and it wasn't as active as sample A. Conclusion. I hope I've been able to convince you that processed feed is better than locally made feed. So our hypothesis was right. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Miss Chihotara Iwoyika, and I'm here to represent the Science Fair project. The title of the project is Comparing the Effect of Locally Made Feed and Processed Feed on Chicken Growth. Can locally made feed make chicken grow better than processed feed? The materials were the chicken coop, the watering trough, feeding trough, locally made feed, processed feed, and the chickens. Our hypothesis was that locally made feed will help chicken grow better than processed feed. Listen to our procedures. We label one chicken as sample A and another as sample B. We label sample A in the chicken coop A and sample B in the chicken coop B. We also fed sample A with locally made feed every day for 2 weeks and fed sample B every day with processed feed for 2 weeks. We observed and recorded our observations. At the end of all, we found out that our hypothesis was false. Processed feed is better for chicken than locally made feed.
Good day, everyone. My name is Mr. Rfa. I'm representing grade 2. In this year's science fair, we made real simple machines. This is a packer. A packer is used for packing dirt. We made a packer from tape, carton, cardboard, and glue. This is a pulley. A pulley is used for fetching water from a well. The rope is used to hold the bucket, and this is used to bring the bucket down or up. The bucket represents the well and the CD pick represents the groove. This is a rake. A rake is used for gathering dirt. We made a rake from carton, tape, glue, and metal rod. This is our wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow is used for carrying heavy loads. We made our wheelbarrow using plastic rod, glue, tape, carton, and wheels. The handle of the wheelbarrow represents the effort. The body of the wheelbarrow represents the load, and the wheel of the wheelbarrow represents the fulcrum. Thank you.
My name is Mizue Atta and I'm representing the second graders. These are the latest cars made by us using carton, tape, plastic rod and glue. We cut out different parts to make a whole car. This is our local water filter made by us using plastic bottle, gravel, charcoal and handkerchief. The handkerchief helps us to remove dirt from the water when filtering. This is our balance scale. A balance scale helps us to weigh things. We use it from hanger and wood. This is our scissors. A scissors is used to cut things. We made it by using carton and screws. We cut out different parts and joined them to make our scissors. In this science fair, we learned that we can cut different parts and join them to make an object, and this is what technology is all about. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Rfa Science Fair is here again, and our theme this year is Science, Technology and Innovation. This year, science has changed from the old form to the beautiful stage we now know it. And to celebrate science this year, Grade 5 is focusing on the production of soap. We asked ourselves this question: can soap be made with oil? Some of us agreed and some of us disagreed. We then conducted this experiment. But to carry out the experiment, we needed the following. We needed caustic soda, fragrance, dye, beaker, measuring cylinder, and a wooden stirrer. The procedures we used were to pour the water into a beaker and add a half teaspoon of caustic soda and stir it together. Then we bleached our oil and waited for it to cool down before we mixed it with our caustic soda solution. Then we added our fragrance and dye to us as we desired, and we poured it into our mold and waited for it to solidify. And as it solidified, here is what we have produced. And now we can all agree that soap can be made from oil. We can use this soap to wash our hands, clothes, etc. and instead of buying them from supermarkets. Thank you for visiting our Grade 5 stand. And my name is Mr. Chima Amamba, and goodbye for now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Rfa Science Fair. Our theme for this year is Science, Technology and Innovation. In Grade 6, we specialize in generating electricity. A group of us worked on a simple electric circuit and the rest on generating electricity from fruit. Did you know that there is electric current in fruits? And as you explore our project, you shall find out more about this. Anyways, to power an LED bulb, you will need alligator clips, LED bulbs, copper and zinc nails, a circuit board, and fruit of your choice. But citric fruits such as lemon, lime, and grapefruit are preferable because of the high level of acid in them. To generate electricity, you first squeeze your fruit to get the juice centralized. Next, you insert your copper and zinc. After that, you connect them copper to zinc in each of them. After that, you get one terminal and attach it to your LED and another and attach it to another end. And simply your bulb will light. With this new discovery, we're on the verge of applying a cheaper way of life to generating objects, to powering objects. And however, don't be scared of getting electrocuted by fruits because the level of current in them is very minute. Anyways, in an electric circuit, you will find different materials such as motors and batteries being used to power fans. And to summarize it all, in grade 6 we have amazing and interesting varieties of projects for you to see. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Master Jomak Aneke, and I'm with Miss Ifalwa Oborode
And Miss Umaga Ajuka.
and Master Jesse Shuki.
Together, we are representing grade 1.
In this science fair, we compare the growth of different kinds of plants like maize, beans, tomatoes, and amaranths.
After planting the seed, we watered it every day and took measurements of our results. We also recorded our results. From the results we got, we were able to make conclusions on which plants grew faster. From the experiment, we have learned a lot.
We have learned how to sow and water a young plant. We have also learned how to measure them as they grow.
We look forward to the next science fair. God bless you.